guys, it's Brant. Welcome back to YouTube In My Head channel. This is a video. It's going to be a video podcast. It's one that will not be available on my Podomatic podcast. If you want to listen to that over there, you can listen to podcasts I have over there. But this is going to be a video podcast because it wouldn't make much sense to be an audio podcast because I'm going to be opening some KISS stuff that I have recently received. And I've got quite a bit to get into. I decided to do this all in one video. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Okay, here we go. Items number 1 and 2. I'm going to open this up. This is both from KISS Online. And I actually have a scapula or scalpel or whatever they call these things that you actually do surgery with. So I'm dangerous tonight, y'all. If I cut myself and bleed to death, y'all call the police. Call the paramedics. Call the firehouse. Get the firehouse. Oh, yes, yes, yes. See what this is? Man. My favorite KISS album of all time. This was my album. This is my album that came out right after I became a KISS fan. Glory, y'all. Look at that. KISS Alive 2. US Tour 77-78. Man. You're going to see this in my next video, y'all. This is going to be in my next video. A little preview for y'all there. But look at this. It is amazing. I love that fading from the red to the blue. And those iconic photos. And, you know, I really wanted the picture disc on this, but it got away from me because it sold out while I had it in my cart. And shame on you, KISS Online. Get in my soapbox here for a second. You should not be allowed to sell something that's in somebody's cart. There should be that's like selling somebody's seats. They should have a time. And I was in the middle of putting in my credit card information when I got told the item is no longer available. So shame on you. Fix your system. When something's in the cart, when something's in a cart, give somebody an allotted time to buy it. Don't sell it out from under them. That sucks. So, KISS Alive 2 shirt. This is what I was able to get, and I'm not going to open it. So, sorry. Not going to open it. Not right now, anyway. KISS Alive. KISS Alive 2. This is the splatter. This is the 45th anniversary limited edition red blue swirl vinyl. I always call these splatters. I don't know why. They look like splatters to me. But it's in great shape because I took my buddy Rob from Right Between the Eyes. I took his advice, and instead of ordering these together, I paid extra shipping, which I shouldn't have to do, and I had them shipped separately. Because what the shipping company would have done, I'm blaming KISS Online, but what the shipping company would have done is they would have put this in a box barely big enough for the album, and they would have put the shirt on top with no air thing in there, and the corners would have got crushed, and it would have damaged my album. So this was worth it to me to not have the corners and everything crushed. So KISS Alive 2, the red and blue swirl edition. So that is the probably the newest thing that you're going to see open in this video. Isn't that exciting? Next thing. These both came from eBay. I just happened to be looking for something one night. And I just happened to, while looking for one, I saw two. And they were both at crazy, ridiculous, good prices. So I purchased them both. I want to see you guys know what this is. That is not a sharp scalpel. That's what it is, a scalpel. Am I using the right hand? I'm cutting to my body, y'all. Run it down. Tell me. Don't ever cut myself. Some of y'all be like, good riddance. I actually had a guy comment on one of my videos lately, said he talks too much. I was like, thank you. Or he likes to talk, or yeah, something like you like to talk. And I was like, thank you. It was in my most recent video with AJ, In Our Heads. So, do y'all know what this is from the back? Some of you probably do. Y'all know what this is? Y'all know what that is? What's the significance of the Big Bird? Sports Illustrated. What's the significance of it? The significance of this book, and I know a lot of you are thinking he's going to sit down a issue 1 because that's what the blood was supposed to be in. But nope, I just got 2. I just got 2. Now I hear that Glenn from Tales of a Kiss Geek is actually looking for one of these. So, I think I told him in a live one time that I think I told him I got you. So maybe just Glenn, maybe I got you. We'll see. All right, so there is the significance of these is the red. And red is not just used in red in printing. Red is used in every color. It's used in red, it's used in yellow, it's used in blue, it's used in all the colors. But the red in this is supposedly the Kiss blood that was mixed into the red ink at the printer at the publisher to be used in the Kiss comic book. Man, look at that car. That Ford LTD. My grandma had a green Ford LTD, just like that. But the significance, there's no Kiss in here. This is not, the only way this is Kiss related is the plain and simple fact, it's a plain and simple fact. Look at that Mazda RX-3 SP. Man, look at that thing. I love flipping through old magazines. Who else loves just flipping through old magazines? I know Rick does. But this is just the significance of this. What makes it Kiss related is this is the blood that was supposed to be in the original Marvel. I had my eye on the Marvel. Y'all know in one of my previous videos, I got one of the Marvels. I've got the number 2. I had my eye on one, but man, the price kept going up and going up and going up and going up. So I ended up passing on it. But 2 Sports Illustrated Big Birds. Keep your eye out for these. You can find them for a pretty decent price. And just a hint, I paid less than 20. I paid less than 20 for both of these together. All right. This, y'all, I'm kind of flabbergasted to even be opening this. The packaging of the actual thing is stuck to the inside of the thing, and I don't want it to tear it. Okay, well, it tore the bag up a little bit. This is something, I have one of these. I'm going to give it away. I had one of these. I have one of these. It's in my house somewhere, but I saw these at on an undisclosed site, and I saw not only the one that I had, but one that I've never had. And I'm not planning on opening these just yet. Sorry if that disappoints. But I found them in the bag. So it is the bags are open. That bag's open. Open at the top. It's the first Kiss jacket. And this bag is actually still sealed. And it's the second Kiss jacket. So, a small and a medium. Dang it. I'm too big for both of them. But these are the Tyvek jackets, and I'll throw a picture up here of what they are since I'm not opening them up. And they threw in this little card here. Threw this in. On the back it says, I made no money from this. Nice purchase. Gene and A. Gene saying, I can hear him. I made no money from this. Ah, nice purchase, girly. Yeah. Thanks, Sam. At the bottom is the seller. But yeah, that looks like that was cut out of a book, because it looks like it's got. Does anybody know what that's from? Bonus points to if somebody knows what that's from. And even though I have this complete, I have this set complete, they threw in, I don't know if, is that from the first series? I have to look at my kit and see what number 27 is. So they threw in that card there. And they threw in, and it looks like it's got something written on the back. I don't know. Surely it ain't some kind of significant autograph. Surely not. And they threw in a Liberated Princess card. The cards. I don't know anything about Star Wars trading cards, so somebody can enlighten me. But I'll put up. I would have already put pictures up of these. So excited to have these, but I'm even more excited to someday be able to find mine in my house. So I'm super excited to have these. I hate that they got part of it caught up in the packaging. It would have been this part right here, which is not a big deal because this one was open. I almost want to open it and, oh, what the heck. I can fold it back up. Y'all want to see it? I'm not opening this one. It's sealed. But let's look at it. Let's check it out. Let's make sure it's legit. Let's make sure it's legit. Look at that. Man, little Brant would have fit in that. I did fit in one of these. I don't know if mine's a small. I was husky, so mine was probably a large. It's got the, oh man. Whew, y'all. And see mine down here. Mine had, now do y'all remember? Mine had like wrists, like blue fabric wrists. I don't recall mine having this. Because I remember that my wrist got too big for mine. And we actually cut the blue thing on mine so my wrist could still get in it. And I wore mine so much that I actually wore the elbows out of it. Man, it's beautiful though. It's basically the same material that people put on when they paint houses and stuff. But it's beautiful. Just beautiful. And mine, the armpits tore out too. You know, this material wasn't made for long term, you know. It just wasn't. So, man, I'm excited to have this. So happy. So happy to have this in the collection. Having a representation of it, at least. I'm still looking forward to having mine. Mine, honestly, when I find it, mine will be the one that'll go up in a collector's frame. I don't know what I'm going to do with these just yet, but they will be able to be where I can show them off. But yeah, long enough spent on these. I'm going to put this down in here since this one's open. So, all right. A few weeks ago, I found a seller who was selling something on yet another undisclosed website. And they were getting rid of some stuff. And I was mind blown by some of the stuff they were selling and the price they were selling it for. So I went down and I got it. When I got down there, it took me about a month to actually get down there. When I finally got down there, they had found some more stuff and sweetened the pot. And so they basically gave me the original thing. I'm going to show the other stuff they gave me first. But the last thing I show is the stuff that they gave me, the original stuff that I paid for. And then they gave me this other stuff for no more money. So it's from two different eras, but still. So thing number one that they gave me as part of the purchase was this Kiss Christmas light set. And this is from 2010. So it's not that old, but it's still 12 years old. So that's from 2010. And from Kurt S. Adler, Live Nation merchandise, under license by Live Nation. So the Christmas light kit. So I'm going to set this down here kind of out of the way. Next thing they gave me in addition was, watch this. Watch this. And it is a Kiss watch. So the Kiss watch. I don't know what year this is from. I haven't researched it or anything like that. Item number CM1063 Kiss watch. That's all it says. So I don't know where it was purchased or anything like that. Do not return this watch to your store. Mail to Timely Innovations. Had a 1-year limited warranty. So it's a Kiss watch. So they included that. They included a Kiss hat. Looks like it's never been really worn. And this is from the Alive Worldwide 96, 97 tour. Kiss hat. Looks nice on the inside. Nissan cap. It's got a snapback. Witchy snapback. And it's got the Kiss embroidered there in the silver. It's really cool. Repping Kiss with the Kiss hat. They gave me, in addition to, they gave me a Kiss Coffee House coffee cup from Myrtle Beach. I went there one time because I live about maybe 5.5 hours, 4.5 hours, 5 hours from Myrtle Beach. Been to Myrtle Beach many times back in the day. I don't go there much anymore because it's trashy. I mean, if you go to Myrtle Beach and you like it, that's fine. It's got its good parts, but it's trashy compared to the way it used to be. This is from 2007. Kiss Coffee House, and it's got a weighted bottom. It's heavy. It's a heavy cup. It's got that on the side. Get that there where you can see it. Got that on the side. It's got some scuffs on it, just from, he said he found it in his attic and decided to include it, but it's got this weighted heavy bottom on it. And so, you know, if you got your coffee, well, you know, you got to have, you got your coffee cup, you got to have your Kiss coffee. So they gave me this Kiss Coffee House coffee, Pyro Pistachio. Y'all wonder if this stuff's any good? I wonder if it's still any good. This is Kiss Online, 2006. Kiss Coffee Rocks, 2006. Kiss Coffee House coffee. It is sealed and the coffee is in there. So Kiss Coffee House, Pyro's Pistachio. So this is what I went down for when I saw what they had. And let me go ahead and tell you that I barely paid over $100 each for these. What they had was, they had 3 boxes. They had 3 boxes. Y'all know I recently purchased Gene and Paul. I'll show you. Let me scan up here to me. Look up over my shoulder. There's Gene and Paul there. So I recently purchased those. Get back down here on the action. So they had 3 boxes already broke down, and they were, you know, I mean, they'd been folded down a little wrong, but they're in great shape. I'm actually going to take one of these and have Peter sign it, probably this one, because it's got the best front. There's a crease right here over Peter, and it looks to be in good shape, and I'm going to get Peter to probably, you know, hopefully sign it somewhere like right here in this area. So I'm going to take this. I get to meet Peter next month, actually in just a few days, in February. By the time this video hits, it will actually be February, so it'll be this month. And so there was this one. And then there was this one, and this one has a crease. That might be the one that has the crease. I don't know. I can't tell. But yeah, this one doesn't have a crease. The crease isn't too bad. So there's this one. And then there's this one, and it doesn't have a crease either really bad, but Ace is kind of, his material's kind of peeling off here a little bit. So, yeah, so these came from Zayres for $10.99 back in the day. Zayres. I kind of, what do you call it? Kind of, what do you call it? Like, hold on. I kind of teased you with, you know, a shot kind of like this on one of the other ones. I think it might have been one of these where it was actually on the top. So the reason why I really wanted these is because mine, the tops of mine that I have so far, the tops of the box are trash. There's not even a top part up here. With Gene, there's not even this part right here. So I wanted boxes. So I've got 3 decent boxes now. I've got 2 boxes that are not really all that great. But I'm going to, you know, have to make a decision because I now have doubles. Because in addition to that Gene, I also have this Gene. Let me kind of move this stuff here. I'm going to set this stuff back over out of the way. So in addition to that Gene, I have this Gene. Now this Gene had a broke leg, and I've fixed his leg, but the pin's still a little loose. But they make replacement pins to fix the legs. And so I have a video made that I'm going to be showing. That'll be coming soon. But I have Gene. I have 2 Genes now. And he's in good shape. His costume's complete. Got his bat wings on the back. Got his boots. He's got his arm bands. Got his chains. So he's complete. He's in great shape. And he looks good. His makeup looks good. Hair looks good. I've got 2 Pauls now. And Paul, I'm going to look at the dolls. I'm going to look at what those dolls look like up there versus what these 2 dolls look like here, as far as their leg joints and stuff like that goes. But I had to fix one of Paul's legs too. So, wait, I didn't have to fix one of Gene's legs. That leg that's doing like that, oh yeah, that leg's actually broke. So guys, I'm still going to fix this leg. Cause see that? And it's not broke where you think it's broke. I show in the video. I'm going to fix Gene. He's going to get appended onto that video. I got to fix his appendage in the appended. Paul's complete though. I had to fix his legs, and he's got his chains on his boots. He's got his star. He's got his garter belt. He's got his arm bands, and he's got his belt. His belt does come off. So Paul's complete as well. So, and his leg has been fixed. So I got a Gene and a Paul that I'm going to end up having doubles of that I'm going to need to get rid of. But I also have a Peter Criss. I have a Peter Criss. And Peter's legs were in fine shape. He's complete. Got his boot covers. Got his boots on. His arms feel good. His knees aren't broke. He's got his bandoliers. He's got his arm cuffs. His costume's complete. He's got bed head. They all got bed head. So just a man in his room playing with his dolls. That's me. And we got a little surprise for you tonight. We're going to turn the microphone over to Ace Frehley. My wife's probably in the other room just shaking her head at me. The man and his dolls. So Ace is complete. I had to fix both of Ace's knees. And the only thing I can think of is, you know how Ace always bent over. And these things, man, I got lucky though. They snapped at the pins. They didn't snap where they usually snap. They snapped, at the pins. So Ace is good. He is complete. He's got his armbands on. He's got his boot bands on. He's got his space suit here. Makeup is in fine shape on all of them. Now, what y'all may or may not know about the Kiss Mego dolls is there's two versions of the dolls. There's the slim bodies and the thick bodies. And at first, I thought these were slim bodies. But the slim bodies, they don't have these nice pecs. And they have like this real definitive like neck, like the Adam's thing, that the indentation for the Adam's apple. And they don't have but the biggest thing is they don't have these pecs. And I didn't know about Ace until I got his clothes off. And I know that don't sound right. I didn't know about any of them until I got their clothes off, except, well, Peter and Ace and Gene, you could tell. But then I stripped the clothes off and I could tell that they were the buff ones. So these are the second versions that came out. What a lot of people don't know about the Kiss dolls is that they originally, in order to save money, Mego, however you want to say it, tried to just cast a head for Gene, and Kiss had to approve it. And they tried to just cast a head for Gene because Gene, of course, had to have his tongue out. Kiss had to approve the dolls. And the original dolls, I think they were Sonny Bono dolls or Sonny Bono bodies or something like that. There was some kind of bodies. They basically all used the same bodies. And Gene originally had the different head, but all the other three were cast using the same head. And what they were trying to do is they were trying to get away with using the same head for Paul, Peter, and Ace that they were using for Paul. And this is actually what they did was they recycled the Captain and Tennille, the captain, the dragon. They recycled his head, put makeup on it, and made it Paul. They tried to do the same thing with Peter and Ace, but Kiss didn't allow it. So they kept Paul. And for Peter, they ended up using the Lex Luthor head. And if you look at it, he's like, yeah, that's Lex Luthor. It looks like Peter, but it's Lex Luthor. So, and then they recast one for Ace. Because Ace, you can tell that's definitively Ace. I always thought Gene was spot on. I always thought Ace was spot on with the face, the structure, the makeup, and everything. I always thought Gene was spot on, of course, because they cast him. I always thought Peter looked a little weird. I liked how they did Peter's makeup. The way they did the makeup on all these is just great. But I always thought Peter looked a little weird. Now I know it's because this was Lex Luthor. And I always thought that Paul looked like Paul. So I think they did a good job on the Mego dolls. Quality is these things were not meant to be played with the way that we played with them and we broke them and everything like that. But I'm going to move them up close here so you can kind of see. I'm going to hit my ring light here. Hopefully my phone will I'm sorry, I'm shaky. So there's Ace. Peter. I know some of you have not seen Kiss dolls up close, or you, like me, you haven't seen them up close in a while. And I can't believe that I'm holding these dolls after I was probably 9, 10 years old. So it's 43 years since I've even held a Kiss doll. It's magical times here in the Kiss room. I know I shouldn't say that because there's a podcast called The Kiss Room, but I don't know what to call. I mean, that's what I call my room. It's magical times in my head's room here. Gene, Kiss. That's the name. It's Kiss. Was it good? It rocks your game. I don't know. Turn in my Kiss Army card. It's Kiss by Mego. Horrible theme song. But yeah, I got the 4 dolls as a set. Let me push them down here. Got the $4 as a set. And I have 3 boxes. So I'm going to have to make a decision. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to look online. I'm going to try to find another box because you can just find boxes. You can find everything for these. If you just need an armband or a leg piece or pins, like the pin replacement kit I got, there was like 5 replacement pins in there. And I show in the video the replacement pins. Like I said, I show in the video the replacement pin, how to replace it, but you can I've seen where the bodies are The bodies are just, like I said, these bodies, you can buy them, the torsos, the upper arms, the lower arms, the feet. You can buy these bodies in pieces. You can buy just the heads. I've seen where people have just the heads, and then they have the costumes, and they have the boots. You can piecemeal them together if you really want to, but you may end up paying more that way than you do for these. And like I said, I got all of these together for just a little over $100 each, in addition to all that other stuff. So yeah, good day. And I gladly drove down to Concord, North Carolina to pick it up, about an hour and a half away. Gladly did it. But I'm going to have to make a decision to decide. I need to pull the other Gene and Paul out, look at them real good, decide which one of those I want to keep between these and those up there. And I'll probably, those boxes are, Paul's is a little better than Gene's. Like I said, I was showing earlier, if you look up at Gene's, if you look at the tops of the boxes, you see there, you see like the top of the box right there is just totally gone. And you look at Gene's or Paul's, and Paul's is kind of torn right there. So I'm going to probably have to make a decision over what I'm going to do when it comes to which one of those I'm going to change out. And then I'm probably going to get another box. I'll let those go, and I'll probably sell those. I'll probably put those on eBay. And I got those as part of a lot too. If you remember, I got that when I bought a whole bunch of other stuff that I showed a video on. I'll try to post it somewhere in here. Maybe at the beginning, or by now I've already posted it. But I'll probably put them on eBay and just start a pretty good low selling cost, or a pretty good low bidding cost, and see what they ended up getting bid out for. Because in the scheme of what I paid for the whole package, I probably paid about for those what I paid for these two, for Gene and Paul that I have here as part of this lot. I probably paid close to the same. So that's all I've got in this one. I hope you enjoyed me getting in here and opening up my KISS stuff and sharing it with you. And be sure to like, subscribe, and comment. Do you have any of this stuff? Do you have any of it in, or did you have any of this stuff? What did you have? And just be sure to communicate down in the comment section, like, follow, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.